Hi everybody, it's me again. It's Saturday afternoon, it's 6 o'clock and it's not crackerjack time. It's time to get into my latest little box of tricks. And look at these lovely little goodies. I've got two bad boys here that are going to be kept till later. They are not getting done just now. But I've got this little box, she says, pouring them on the couch. I've got this little box of tricks that are going to be started just now. And I'm going to start off with Tabasco, which I know from having had one of them from Terry are very nice. So it's not quite right, but well, let's go for it. Yeah, unfortunately you can taste it, it's not quite right. But you still get that background Tabasco note. So I'm just wondering what Midge is eating. As long as it's not the butch tea, we're alright. It still has that Tabasco flavour in the background, but it's definitely not right. For such a tiny little thing, it packs quite a little bit of a punch as well. So it's actually quite nice. Can't remember now what I was supposed to do next. I think it's this one. Followed by this one. That's if my identification is right as well. So we're going for this one. Cayenne, I think. Lovely flavour on that one. Quite fruity. Oh, I like that a lot. Quite a few seeds in that. I don't know if you can see that. A few wee seeds up the middle. Lovely chilli pepper, that one. Oh, a lot of seeds at the top. Crunching my way through them. Oh, I do like that one a lot. Steve, that's a blinder you played with that one. That's a lovely flavoured chilli. Nice gentle heat on that. The Tabasco was actually an awful lot hotter than this one is. Nice and gentle. Just up the, I'm only getting it one-sided as well for some reason. Just up the side. Just here, just very gentle heat. But a very lovely flavour. Nice one for salads. Gone. Like that one a lot. Now I know the challenge was no milk. I'm not doing this for the heat. I've got seeds, crunched up seeds in my mouth, so I'm having some Coke. That's better. Clear my mouth out. This one I think is the peach hab. Well, it's peach coloured compared to that one, which is orange, which is... No, we're going for this one. That's what I think it is. Don't know what this is supposed to taste like at all. Typical habanero flavour. Not my favourite flavour. Quite warm. Nice thin flesh. Not very many seeds in there. I don't want to use my fingers to split it open. I didn't bring a knife again, stupidly. I'll bite it with my teeth when I get there. Warmer than the other two, and it's an all-round, gone all round the mouth. Lovely flavour as far as habaneros go, but as I said, not my favourite flavour for chilies. There's just something about it I find rather cloying. Sorry, I'm being distracted by Midge. Midge and Luna are having a bit of a set to on the floor beside me. I shall just give you a quick... There you go. Don't know if you saw that. I'll find out when I edit it. If you did, then great. If you don't, then it will come. If it's rubbish, I'll just take it out. Anyway, back to this habanero. Not a lot of seeds in there at all. It's not as strong as what was the one I had last week. It was something that was habanero because it's the same kind of flavour, but well, there we go, we can see the seeds now. Not very many in there at all. In fact, I can count them, there's 4. Sorry, gone. Yeah, again, completely different heat. It's now warming on the sides of my tongue. I'm about to cough. I haven't done that in a wee while. No, maybe not though. And that's building. The heat on that one's building. The thing I don't like about the habaneros, it's a very floral kind of taste to it. And I find it very cloying. It just has, I don't know what it is, it just, there's something unpleasant for me about it. Yeah, the heat on that's building quite nicely. Very, very much on the front of my tongue as well. And now I've just licked my lips, it's going to be on my lips again, so we'll be doing the Mike Jagger impersonation again later on, I presume. Yeah, very nice. Nice flavour on that one. Nice bit of heat, a lot more than the first two I've tried. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to switch this on to pause, give it 5 or 10 minutes, because the next one I want to try is the Aji Crystal. I don't want to do that while my mouth's still fired from this, and then I can let you know how the heat goes, how quickly it dies away, and if there's anything else happens in the meantime. Quite nice, nice heat, nice all round heat, nice habanero flavour if you like it, not too overpowering. If I was to choose a habanero to eat, that's what I would choose for the flavour side of things. So I'll be back shortly. Well, that's me back again. It's just under 10 minutes later. I've got a lovely pleasant warmth just round my mouth. For about a couple of minutes after I went off camera, mouth got a little bit hotter. The flavour went sort of fairly quickly. Midge is just fallen off the chair. The flavour went very quickly, but the heat stayed. My tongue got a little bit warmer around the edges, but that's all started to die away now, and it's well, it was a nice, as Habs go, it was actually quite nice. So, oi, down, go. Just worried she gets hold of any of these hot ones. I'm now going to try this bad boy or bad girl. Doesn't have any particular smell. From what I've been reading, these are better eaten while they're this colour before they actually ripen. So here we go. The juice squirted back my throat. Quite nice. Very thin wall, very thin flesh. Don't know if you can see that, but it's packed full of seeds, and I haven't bitten very, very much off. Not a lot of heat. Millions of seeds in there. Absolutely millions of them. Hang on a minute. Can you see them? Packed full of them. Nice pleasant warmth. Not as warm as the Hab, but quite a watery flavour. I was expecting, like the ahi lemon gave you a really fruity, citrusy zing. I was expecting something the same from this, but not happening. Hundreds of seeds. Hundreds of seeds. Midge, go away. Midge is trying to keep round the side of the laptop. I'm eating it like a chicken leg because I don't want the seeds. Hundreds of them. Oh. A lot of seeds in that. Not a lot of heat. Quite pleasant, quite sweet, but not a lot of flavour. What do you think, Midge? What do you think? Smile at the camera. No. She doesn't eat chilies, not like Peanut. That's about all I can say for this for now. The dog's starting to get a bit fractious, so it is getting a little bit warmer. So heat wise, that's growing. Nothing out the box, nothing too worrying. Just a bit disappointed in the flavour in that one. I expected a bit more. So that's the first 4 down. Luna's on the windowsill, and I shall load up this video onto YouTube and give myself half an hour or an hour, and then go and try another one. I'll speak to you later. Bye.